The hair is looking beautiful as always.
Aw, thank you. Thank you.
Now I'll go back to mute.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I'm going to make a promise to you, anybody who joins this call or watches the replay. I've got some work going on outside my house, so you may hear that, or you may hear my dogs barking. So I apologize for that. This is probably a bad day to do this, but we're going to go ahead and kick it off anyway. I want to thank you for joining me. My name is Nicole McFarland. I am from the Oily Ponderosa. Well, that's the name of my company. And today we're going to be talking about Beyond the Starter Kit. So there are folks who may or may not already have a starter kit, a Young Living starter kit. Young Living has a variety of starter kits. It can be an essential oils starter kit. And you got a diffuser with a variety of oils. You could have gotten a Ningxia starter kit with our Ningxia antioxidant supplement. You could have gotten a Thieves starter kit, which contained several products from our Thieves line. So there's a variety of starter kits out there. And one additional one I want to mention is the Savvy Minerals makeup starter kit. So this call is going to be for everybody. We're not going to just be talking about going beyond an essential oil starter kit and what additional essential oils to buy. The conversation today is going to be about what other products Young Living offers, including essential oils, and those products that you might be able to buy from that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do, we've been doing really good at having visuals available for conversations like this because we're going to be talking about a lot of products. And I want to make sure that as I'm talking about them, you're actually visually seeing them. So as you see them here today, you'll be able to identify them quickly if you go online to the website. So I'm going to share my screen if you just give me one moment. And we will kick it off. All right, I'm going to go into presentation mode. All right, again, just to repeat, let me move this display a little bit out of the way so it doesn't block anything. All right, we're here to talk about Beyond the Starter Kit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Maybe. Okay. The first products I wanted to talk about were obviously the Thieves line. There are a variety of products that are offered in the Thieves line. The products that I'm mentioning today in this conversation are the things that I've had the privilege of using. I've used other products in the Thieves line, but these are really the top rated things that a lot of customers are buying. So household cleaner, you got a little household, you got a 1 ounce sachet in your starter kit if you have gotten a starter kit, and you might have already tried the household cleaner. Well, it also comes in a 14 ounce bottle, and you can use 2 tablespoons, which is 1 ounce, to make a strong degreaser, or you can use 1 capful, which is 1 tablespoon, and get 28 16 ounce bottles of this household cleaner. And that the cleaner, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. That cleaner can be used on multiple surfaces. So right now I use it on every surface in my house. I don't use any other cleaner in my home, with the exception of I've got a water vinegar mix for if I have any pet accidents. I've got a puppy. So I do use water vinegar mix for stuff like that, but I've also used Thieves Cleaner as well. To clean up those spots. It's not that the Thieves Cleaner can't do it. It's just I like to neutralize the scent of any type of pet accidents. Next in the Thieves line for home care is the dish soap. What I really love about this dish soap, and I'll preface this first, everything on this that I'm going to mention on the Thieves line is all natural. Everything in this whole presentation today is going to be products that are all natural, right? They're all plant-based, plant-derived ingredients. There's no sulfates, phthalates. You're not going to find any toxic ingredients in any of the products that I mentioned today. I want to get that out of the way because I didn't use up space on the page to identify that. The dish soap I really like, and you'll see the bottle that it's currently contained in, and a lot of people use it straight out. But just like I talked about the household cleaner and the fact that you can dilute the household cleaner, you can also dilute the dish soap. I currently use this dish soap with about 2 ounces in a 8.5 ounce foaming pump bottle, and I fill the rest with water. That's what I use to cleanse my dishes until that's gone, and then I refill it. So I don't use the dish soap full strength, but you are at liberty to do that. And I know a lot of people do that as well. Next in the line of home care is laundry soap. I stretch this too, but you don't have to. When I first started using the laundry soap, I used it in its current state. I used it full strength, and it cleansed my clothes very well, but I wanted to boost it a little bit. So I've boosted this laundry soap by diluting it with water and adding baking soda, washing soda, and a little bit of thieves cleaner to a 1 gallon container. So it really, really stretches the length of time that you can have this laundry soap. The laundry soap as it sits today in the bottle that you see will do 64 loads. I haven't counted how far I stretch. I use about 1/4 cup of the laundry soap in each gallon that I make. So it stretches it pretty far. I think it stretches it about 8 times what this laundry soap container currently shows. And then lastly is the dishwasher powder. I do use the dishwasher powder. Some people will use a cap full of thieves cleaner in their dishwasher, or a half cap in their dishwasher and wash their dishes that way. That is you can do that. I have had great success with the dishwasher powder. There are some customers who suggest that the dishwasher powder leaves spots on their dishes. I believe that is with the folks who have hard water. I have super soft water. So when it comes to the dishwasher powder, there is a recommendation that Young Living provides on the website. You can check this out. And that is to use a citric acid based spot treatment. It's an all natural. I haven't seen that product before, but it's an all natural spot treatment that you can use in your dishwasher along with this dishwashing powder should you choose to use it. Like I said, I've had great success with it. It cleans my dishes really well and they come out spotless, and I don't use a spot treatment product in my dishwasher at all. So next in line, I want to talk about core supplements. So there's Young Living offers over 600 products. Supplements is a large part of their offering. They've got a plethora of supplements within their artisanal. So, they've got a number of supplements within their product line. I don't know where I got artisanal from, but it came out. Anyway, I've listed here some of the things that I feel like are the most necessary. That's why I call them core. So Ningxia Red is one of them. Ningxia Red is a powerhouse antioxidant drink. I drink it every day. I drink 2 ounces. You can drink 4 ounces. You can drink more than that if you choose, but just know this is not something that you're going to pour an 8-ounce glass bottle of and just drink it down. It's a super antioxidant drink. It is going into your system and it is clearing out all of those free radicals. I shouldn't say all, but it's doing a good job at clearing out free radicals within your system. So be cautious. It is a wolfberry puree. So it's pureed fruit in here along with about 4 other fruits as well. So when you think about fruit juices and fruit purees and just fruit in general, overconsumption of fruit is going to have you run into the restroom. So Ningxia Red, I recommend it. If you're out there, if you're not purely non-toxic and you're going into an environment that's got a lot of toxins in the atmosphere, what antioxidants do is they go in and they consume those free radicals as a result of maybe you being in a toxic environment, right? So they go in and they try and tackle and take away those free radicals that are free roaming in your body. Next in line is probiotics and omegas. So Life 9 is a high potency probiotic. I take this on a daily basis. What I really like about this probiotic as compared to others is that it's a targeted release capsule. What that means is that it stays intact all the way through your stomach until it gets to your small intestines. So it dissolves in your digestive system, not in your stomach. Now, digestion happens in your stomach. Well, food's getting broken down in your stomach, but that's not where you want your probiotic to do its work. You want it to do its work inside your intestines. So that's what's really great about Life 9 as compared to other probiotics that I've seen or taken. Just proof in fact, I've had great success with this probiotic. With others, I just really haven't. Next is Omega Gies, and I see that there's a typo here, but it's Omega Gize. It is a combination of 3 omegas. It combines fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10. Omegas are really good for your joint. It's a great joint supplement. So I always recommend that you add Omega Gize into your arsenal. Next in line is digestive enzymes. So when you go on to the site, you'll see there's several. I've listed several of them here because I wanted to spend a little bit of time on each of them. I won't go into each of them in detail, but I wanted you to know that there's a broad range of enzymes in the tool, and I mean in the system. And I know some people have questions on, okay, well, what is this? Allerzyme, detoxyzyme, essentialzyme, and the essentialzyme 4, what do they do? Well, Allerzyme, just like it sounds, it provides seasonal support. That's what I can say it does, but Allerzyme. So it's a great a digestive enzyme for seasonal support. It also breaks down sugars and starch. One thing I didn't mention is digestive enzymes are necessary. We produce them naturally within our system, but as you get older, as you age, you need help digesting some food. You need help with your enzyme production. So these enzymes or these enzyme supplements help you to utilize the enzymes that are within these products and also in combination with your system's own produced enzymes. So Allerzyme, seasonal support, and helps break down sugar and starches. Detoxyzyme is just as it states. It's an enzyme used to help detox. It's a fast-acting enzyme, and it supports you throughout your complete digestional process, starting in your mouth. So your mouth is you start to digest in your mouth. You digest in your stomach, and it goes through your your small and large intestine, and you're digesting all the way throughout that process. Well, detoxyzyme it says fast acting, right? Because like I said, you start to digest things in your mouth. As soon as you put food in your mouth, especially like potatoes, starches are first. They start to digest actually in your mouth. So this detoxyzyme enzyme supplement will help with the starches, sugars, proteins, fats, and it also includes trace minerals. Essentialzyme, it's a bilayer tablet. It is an enzyme that you can take on a regular basis. So if you're needing enzyme support daily, this essentialzyme is one that you can take on a daily basis. Where like detoxyzyme, you take it when you're specifically trying to detox. Allerzyme is seasonal support. It's a specific period of time. Essentialzyme is one of those that you can take on a more regular basis. It's a complex enzyme, so it's more broad. And then last is Essentialzyme 4. Essentialzyme 4 is when you know you're going to go out and you're going to eat a lot of processed foods. You're going to want to take an Essentialzyme 4 in order to help support you in the times that you're eating processed foods. It's going to help you break down foods like that. Okay. Moving on to other products, I've got Inner Defense and Sulfurzyme here. Inner Defense is one that I really like. I typically make my own capsules. So if I need some seasonal support, if I'm feeling like itchy in my throat, if I got a cough or something, I usually am going and I'm making my own product, like my own capsule. I've got some capsules, but when I'm really lazy or if I want something that's more high potency, then I'm going for Inner Defense. It's a great, I really liked the fact that, last week when I was having some real seasonal issues. I was really happy that I can go and I was tired. I didn't want to make a capsule. I can go and just take an Inner Defense. Sulfurzyme is great. I mean, it's a supporter of all of your major functions. When people ask me, hey, what should I take Sulfurzyme for? If I'm having any type of hair, skin, nail issues, I'm going to take Sulfurzyme, but it is a full body support supplement. So Sulfurzyme is one of those things that you're going to want to have in your arsenal. All right. Next up is personal care. So this is going to be a broad spectrum. It's a variety of things, but some people don't know that Young Living offers products like bar soap and bath gel. I use both bar soap and bath gels just in general because I like to use both. But the bath gel can be used as a shower gel as well. And what I meant to say is I use both soap and shower gel, but you can, the shower gel is also a bath gel. So you can also use it as to create bubbles in your bath. I like them. I use Morning Start for the most part. It's got lemongrass in it. So it's a really good wake you up bar soap and shower gel. Next is the outdoor skincare, the insect repellent, and the mineral sunscreen. I love the insect repellent because it's proven to work. It's been tested to repel mosquitoes, ticks, fleas, and prevent bug bites. So it's a great, it's an oil based. So what some people do is they'll put some in a spray bottle and add water so that they can, you got to shake it really good and just disperse it via a spray. But you can also rub it on because it is oil based. It is set in sesame seed oil with vitamin E. And then the mineral sunscreen, I haven't had an opportunity to try this yet. It came out last year at convention and this is the 50 SPF. I hadn't had an opportunity to try it yet because I still had some red raspberry seed oil that I was using. But I'm going to try this mineral sunscreen this year. I've heard pretty good rave reviews about it. And then moving on to dental care. So Thieves toothpaste, they've got several versions. Aroma Bright is one of them, is a great toothpaste. I've heard some people who use it. It really strengthens their, you can't rebuild enamel, but there are some people who've had some tooth sensitivity that after using Thieves toothpaste have experienced less sensitivity, and it helps with stains, which is really great. Because I know a lot of people will use toxic things to, get stains off their teeth, and you don't have to do that when you're using Thieves toothpaste. Next is their mouthwash. I love this mouthwash. This is another thing that I highly recommend you dilute. So I know people who try and use this stuff straight. Now, it is great straight, but it is really, really strong. It's got cinnamon in there. I mean, it's got the Thieves oil blend inside of it. So it's a really strong mouthwash. It is strong on purpose. It can be diluted. And I dilute it. I use 3 parts mouthwash to 5 parts water. I mean, that's a pretty heavy dilute. I mean, that's pretty diluted. It's got colloidal silver in it, so that's always nice to have as part of your oral care. Next are some other products. Cool Azul pain cream. So they've got a Cool Azul essential oil. So most people will use the essential oil. They'll put it in a carrier oil and they'll apply it to their sore muscles. But you can also get it in a cream. If you don't feel like, going through the trouble of blending your own, you can buy the pain relief cream. This is a highly rated product, which is why I wanted to include it in our conversation today. And then lastly for this slide is rose ointment. So anytime I've got, if I get blemishes, I'm habitual. Like I'll mess with them and it'll create, issues with my face. So I like to use rose ointment to kind of help bring my face back to reality. But if you get any scrapes, you could also use rose ointment for that. I love using it for, if I get a paper cut or if I, have an accident in the kitchen. Rose ointment is my go-to product to help soothe any type of issue I might be having with my skin. All right. Next is facial care. So I haven't used the Art line, but it's a really, really popular product line. What I'm showing here are only 3 of the products. They've got a full line for Art. It is for mature skin. And in this bundle, because you can buy these things individually, you can buy the cleanser, the refreshing toner, and the light moisturizer separately, but you get the biggest bang for your buck out of the bundle. So I always recommend that people who are looking into Art, that they get this bundle if they're looking for these 3 products specifically. And of course, right, it's going to help make, clear impurities. It's going to, help your skin glow. It's a great product line for those who are generally wanting to get their skin balanced. Next is what I call oil and acne prone skin. This is the skin I have. It's the products that I use personally. So Orange Blossom, they've got a face wash, they've got a moisturizer, and they've got Orange Blossom essential oil infused in a charcoal bar soap, which I really love, the charcoal bar soap. I currently use the face wash And then I use the bar soap, and I actually use them together. And if I use them separately, I might use one in the morning and one at night, but I've been having really good success using them together. It is not drying. It also offers great support for controlling oil in your skin. The moisturizer, they boast as doing a really good job at making your skin really matte. Like I said, I haven't used that yet, but that might be a good option to help you. And if you got really oily skin and you want to, maintain lessening the oil in your skin and having like matte skin, then the moisturizer would be a good add for you. They've also got the acne treatment, which is salicylic acid, but it's made from wintergreen. So there's acne treatments all on the market, and they're all made from they've all got salicylic acid in it. But what I really love about this one is that it's made out of wintergreen. So it's an all natural product. I use it for spot treatment. I don't have as much trouble as I had when I was younger. So I only have to use it for spot treatment, but you can also use it all over your face. If you need to spread it further, you can. I know that it comes in a small tube, but it's not just for spot treatment. And then lastly, for facial care and other products, some people really, really, really enjoy oil cleansing. I haven't had the opportunity to try it yet, but oil cleansing is something that is a popular thing, which is why Young Living introduced the Mira cleansing oil. So it's essentially that there's nothing, there is some really great things about it, in that it contains 10 essential oils, including rose and ylang ylang. Rose is a really good facial, skin supporting essential oil. So it also includes several carrier oils, and including jojoba and argan. Jojoba is one that, of the people who do oil cleansing of their face, and if you've never heard of oil cleansing, it's essentially using oil as a soap. And it's meant for people who have oily skin, in fact. And the reason why is because folks with oily skin, what they say is that we're overproducing oil because we lack it, right? So we need to add oil to prevent overproduction of oil in our pores every day. So that is the benefit of using a cleansing oil. And jojoba has always been touted as one of the best oils to cleanse your face with. And then next is the satin facial scrub. Again, this is not one that I've tried either, but it's a popular product, and it has exfoliators in it. So that's really nice. So I use a Clarisonic. So, I'm using Orange Blossom, and I've got the Clarisonic that's technically exfoliating my face. But this particular product has exfoliators in it. So if you're using your hands to cleanse your face, and you can really get a good cleanse, clear out your pores with this satin facial scrub. All right, we're gonna leave facial care. Oh, go back, hold on. Hormone support. This is my favorite topic. Hormone support is my favorite topic, mostly because I struggled from a hormone perspective and didn't even know it. So I was just living my life. I knew that there were some things wrong, but I didn't know what to attribute those issues to. So I just went about my life for years, not realizing that I was lacking from a hormone perspective. I had blood tests, and it showed that I was normal. But what's normal to an individual human being? And what I experienced when I introduced, I'm going to talk about the top three, is I introduced the first two, which is Progestins Plus and Endoflex. So Progestins Plus provides progesterone support. That kickstarted a shift in my hormones altogether. And then I started adding in other products. So let me just go through this slide. Progestins Plus is going to provide you with progesterone support, which helps with libido. And it can support vaginal dryness, PMS, and hot flashes. Endoflex supports a healthy thyroid function. So I rub Endoflex on my thyroid every day, twice a day. Progestins Plus I use twice a day as well. And then Dragon Time is really a great blend to support you during like PMS and your time of the month. I hadn't tried Dragon Time initially when I started Progestins Plus, and I noticed a decrease in my mood during times of PMS. So I introduced Dragon Time this month specifically, and it kept me even throughout the entire month. So I highly recommend these top 3 are ones that I absolutely recommend in your arsenal. Next in line, though, is Clary Sage, Lady Sclareol, and Sclarescence. All of them, well, Clary Sage is obviously Clary Sage, but Lady Sclareol and Sclarescence also include Clary Sage. Lady Sclareol includes, though, another 14, I think, different essential oils in that blend. So Lady Sclareol, well, Clary Sage specifically supports your estradiol levels and estrogen levels. So Lady Sclareol, of course, with Clary Sage in it, will do the same thing, but it also helps support your mood and your emotions. So Lady Sclareol was very popular with women between the ages of 40 and 50, 40 to 50, as they were going through their transition. So I always recommend, especially with the number of oils in this blend, the powerful oils in this blend, being one that I recommend for women in their 40, for every woman, technically, because of the number of oils in it, including the Clary Sage. But if you're in between the age of 40 and 50, I highly recommend it. And then Sclarescence, it supports the same thing, but it just has less oils in it, so it's going to provide less support than Lady Sclareol. But again, Clary Sage is what you're wanting in one of these oils, and the purpose of it is to support your estradiol levels and your estrogen levels. Okay. PD8020 and Femigen. Again, PD8020 is it has a progenolone and natural DHEA. The DHEA in PD8020 comes from wild yam, so this is an all-natural product as well. And DHEA is a precursor hormone that helps with cognition, depression, libido, muscle, and bone mass. PD8020 is one that I recommend if you're using progestin, you're using Clary Sage, and you need additional support. I'm like PD8020 all the way. If you've had your ovaries removed, PD8020 all the way. I always start with the oils first, and then I go with, oral support. So if, the essential oils aren't providing you enough, PD8020 all the way. It has a recommended dosage. So the way you take PD8020 is very specific. So I always suggest that you look at the information on the back of the bottle to make sure you're taking it properly. And then next is Femigen. Again, these supplements are going to support female hormones to the max. Femigen is another one that you can take internally, and it's going to help with libido, but it also helps lower stress and depression and mood swings. This is one supplement that is a great alternative to estrogen therapy. Okay. All right, moving on to the men. Men need support too. The oils that you see here are going to help with their testosterone levels. Shutran specifically will help boost masculinity and confidence. It was introduced by Young Living as a cologne, so it will help. It will help men or women. It will help attract women to men. So that's what Shutran's all about. Mr. Helps with prostate function. It helps it to function optimally, and it helps with libido and performance. And then Idaho Blue Spruce is it helps with natural testosterone. All of these women can also take. Women have testosterone in their system as well. It's not like an overproduced testosterone. Okay. All right, next and this is second to the last slide, babies and kids. So Seedlings is a great product line for babies. I don't have any babies, but I do love the baby wipes. Some alternative uses for these are products that you see every day, so I'm not going to go through what they do, but I'll give you some alternatives. The diaper rash cream people have used as with their Savvy Minerals. They mix it together and they use it as their concealer. So as you're using your Savvy Minerals, which is the Young Living's makeup line, and you want to make a concealer, they use the diaper rash cream to mix up and make themselves a cream concealer. And then they've got the normal shampoo and baby wash, and then baby oil. Next, for kids, is Mighty Pro, which is a prebiotic and probiotic. It comes in a little sachet, so you can put it in a cool liquid. You don't want to put it in anything hot because you'll kill the cultures. But it's got 8 billion active cultures. It helps kids with digestive and immune support, and it has a wolfberry punch flavor. Next is Mighty Vites. They're chewables. Mighty Vites is like Young Living's master formula. So it's like a multivitamin for kids. Okay. All right. Lastly is animals and pets. So Animal Sense ointment. So you heard me mention rose ointment before. It comes in like a 1.5 ounce container. Animal Sense will do you the same, but it comes in a larger container. So you're getting a lot more product for your money, but you could also use it on your pets. So any scrapes, abrasions, you can use Animal Sense to help nourish the skin and help the skin to as it's healing. Next is Animal Sense shampoo. I love this. I use this. I have these products. I use them on my pets. What I really love about the Animal Sense shampoo is that it has essential oils in there. It's formulated to repel and kill, fleas and lice and ticks and other insects. So I really like that. You wash your pet in it, and they've already got a natural barrier on their skin as they go outside. And then lastly, this 3-part system, which is the PuriClean, Infect-Away, and Mendwell. They suggest that you use them all together. PuriClean is just as it states, right? It's going to help clean the skin and cleanse and refresh the skin. Infect-Away is going to, create a barrier on the skin. It helps support the skin to help, prevent the skin, any infection from coming in. And then Mendwell is just, you apply that on and it helps to support as the skin is healing. So I really love the Animal Sense products. They've done my little gang justice. So I'm going to stop sharing and move this out of my way. All right. Were there any questions that anybody had? I appreciate you guys all jumping on here and listening to my presentation about other products. No questions? All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Okay, sorry. My TV's on. So I want to try that. Which I want to say Amira. I'm sorry. I was looking at the slide while it was on the screen. Is that for us? I kind of missed that part a little bit.
Which one was it?
It was the one to the far right.
Which?
Which? It's a facial product. Facial product. It was to the far left. Far right.
The cleansing oil, or the
that.
Oh, the cleansing oil.
I think it's a cleansing oil.
Yeah, the Mira cleansing oil.
There you go.
Yes, you might like that. You might like a cleansing oil, but do you have really oily skin?
I mean, if I don't put lotion on, I'll eventually be shiny.
Yeah.
So, like, exactly what is like really oily then?
Well,
because I feel I have oily skin.
Let me restate. Cleansing.
Okay.
Using a cleansing oil to clean your face is not just for people with super oily skin. So I shouldn't say that it's just for people with super oily skin. It's just really helpful for people with super oily skin because we're super oily because what they say is you're super oily because you're overproducing oil because your skin is needing the oil, right?
Okay.
So Ronnie oil cleanses her face. So, and she's had great success with it. So it might be a great alternative for you because I know you're trying to stay away from stuff that, got coconut in it, and you're not going to run into that.
I'll say everything, but yeah.
But you have to be comfortable with cleansing your skin with oil. That's the only thing. Because you cleanse it and then you put a hot towel over your face and then you just wipe off. You know what I mean? So you put the oil.
That's too much in the morning. Okay.
And then you heat, use a hot, because you want to get it off. So you have to use a warm, but you when I say hot, I mean from your faucet.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you just wipe it off.
And then am I still putting a lotion on top? No.
You can, yeah,
I do.
absolutely. You can put a moisturizer on after that. So,
Okay.
like, if you really like the stuff I sent you, the
Mhm.
the treatment, then you can put that on after you're done. Absolutely.
Okay. So drop it down for me step by step real quick. So I would wash with the cleansing oil
Mm-hmm.
and then put the acne treatment on.
Yes.
And then put another lotion on top? No.
You
I'm
don't-
good after the
you don't
acne
have to.
treatment.
If the acne treatment feels moisturizing enough for you, it could be drying. So if it's drying, then you're gonna want to put another moisturizer
Something on top.
for that. Yeah, it's really just it's skin dependent.
Okay.
Skin dependent.
Okay. Because I actually was thinking of trying the moisturizer to the
Yeah, the orange blossom moisturizer.
Yeah, the orange blossom, just
Yeah.
to just get the kit and just to see how it works anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to use what you gave me for now,
Yeah.
see how that rocks out. And then if I'm like, nah, then I'll try a mirror or the mirror.
Yeah. That's another option.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. All right, y'all. I appreciate everyone coming on. I didn't know if there were any other questions, but I'll let you guys, I know we're over, so I'll let you guys get back to your evening. But I really do appreciate you all coming on and joining me for this call today. Have a great evening, and we'll see you all again.